All right, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining our Zoom today. I got a couple of business owners here. One of them is a gun shop owner. He has been in the business, I think, for what, Justin, about 3 years now?
Total of four.
4 years, okay. And BJ, you've been a real estate agent for about two and a half years now?
Yep, been a real estate agent for 2 years and been in restaurant management for about 13. So
Awesome. Okay, cool. So we just wanted to get together here, show you guys exactly how awesome what we got here is, and how great of a device it is to promote your business, anything that you're doing, anything that you want to get out in the public. You've been struggling trying to get leads. You've been struggling trying to get eyeballs on your business. I mean, this right here is just totally amazing. And I mean, it's starting to blow the world up, really. I mean, I can't say enough about it. So I just want to start. I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to start with you, Justin. And I want you to tell me and tell everybody else just how this is helping your business. I know it's helping your business a lot. So let's go ahead and tell everybody about it.
All right. I'm sorry for the dark picture. I'm on the back porch, but yeah, it is what it is. Baby's asleep. All the parents out there understand.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we do.
For my gun shop, I've seen literally hundreds of percentage points in not just post reach and things of that nature, but real traffic. Not just they come to the website and then they immediately bounce. That really doesn't do anybody any good. But what they're doing is the quality of the traffic that I'm producing from the Asirvia Go is substantially higher than from any other marketing method that I've ever tried. The fact that it's somebody that's within 100 yards of them and in the proximity of them at that time period, especially if they look up the marketing device, they wonder who it is. You know, they look around. They want to know. They're curious. Who's this guy that's marketing to me? Who's got one of these little units that he's carrying with him? Above and beyond that, I see people now starting to use them as almost a fashion accessory, believe it or not. I know it sounds kind of foolish and funny, but it's not. You know, when you have something so powerful that's right there on your keychain, people are excited about it, man. They're enthusiastic. They want to show it off, show everybody what they're doing. And they go to a party or wherever and they just tell everybody, you know, turn on your Bluetooth, and everybody does. And they get click-throughs throughout the night just by people going through their content, which to me is huge. I mean, I can only advertise on a certain number of venues. So when I advertise, it has to be for what I call potent. It's got to be able to show our ROI almost instantaneously, because small businesses are like that. You know, the reason why you advertise is to bring in more business. Well, during the slow months, you have to advertise a little bit more and make sure that you keep people coming in, traffic coming in the shop. Be frankly honest, I just had somebody that, believe it or not, was literally famous that came into the shop and started using us as his primary arms dealer. So I'll tell you guys about that after we get off of Zoom. That's some pretty cool stuff. Other than that, people are driving past other shops because of our reputation. And people are seeing our reputation based off of the fact that I'm using geotagged locations, or geotaggable websites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, the review sites that are out there. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that are yielding the most results. Not to mention that the traffic is quantifiable. It tells me that a man in his 30s clicked on my website. That's invaluable information. I mean, you can't pay for that. Well, you can, but it costs you through the nose. Trust me, I've tried. So trying to capture that kind of information is challenging. Well, when other sites already do it for you and all you have to do is push traffic to that site, it just makes sense. So for me personally, it's made a huge increase in business, a huge increase in web traffic. I posted my Yelp statistics the other day. According to Yelp, and I know this is going to be hard to believe, and I'm going to have to post the actual picture of it to quantify this and back it up for proof. I'm up 47%, higher than Christmas numbers.
Awesome.
That is just unheard of.
Here's that.
I mean, when you're getting November and December style numbers in a retail business, and it's in the middle of July and August, which are typically our slowest months, that's something that's huge. Mm-hmm. I mean, the more traffic that I see, the more business that comes through the door, obviously the more money that I make. And that's pretty much what it comes down to, is this is a money-making enterprise. You know, it's our return on investment is higher than anything I've ever seen. And that, to me, is invaluable. The fact that I happen to also be an independent rep for the team and all that kind of stuff. I mean, hell, I went from, nothing to I'm almost a leader now in less than 60 days. Mm-hmm. Nobody's building anything for me. I'm self-made. You know, I went out and I hit the ground running and told my friends about it. You guys are forward thinking. You understand where technology is going. You understand that the market is oversaturated with commercials via television and radio and that kind of stuff. People just change the channel. Well, with this, there is no channel to change. You're already on your phone. You're already there to absorb content. You're already there to look at something, whether it be a Facebook notification, your Instagram, whatever. You're already there absorbing content. One of the guys that I know did his master's thesis on this, ironically enough, and up at MIT. Believe it or not, they do other stuff other than, mechanical engineering and all that other kinds of stuff up there, building robots and shit. He did his master's thesis that you're 13.7% more likely to click on something because it's on your smartphone than you would be on a desktop or what you would be on any other venue, simply because when you're on your phone, your mind's already in the I'm going to absorb content mode. That right there is huge. You get the extra penetration like that, instantly turns into interest and curiosity, which then, if you have a good product, turns into a sale. And you convert. So you convert from people that are looking to people that are buying very, very quickly. The fastest click-through to the website now has been 11 seconds and somebody was buying something. That's huge, especially for somebody in my line of business where I am a small business owner. The difference between doing $45,000 a month and $90,000 a month to me is huge. So most of the other big box stores, that's just another, just the way that the rise and the rushes go. But to me, it's something that is absolutely critical for my business to have. And with something like this, it just gives me an added benefit, an added bonus, an opportunity to be in front of people that I may not have been in front of beforehand. Because I can tell you the only mode of advertising that I'm paying for is Aservia. It's because I actually control it all. I control the hooks. I control where it goes. It's just a device to me. And when I started, it was just to pay for my advertising costs. But now I make just as much money owning my gun shop as I do during doing Aservia, which is kind of ironic considering I put $400,000 into my gun shop and a grand whopping $163 into Aservia. To be frank, it kind of pisses me off. Really wish this had come along before I, sunk the 400 grand into something. I could have lived very comfortably and just done this.
Right.
But on that note, on my level of success, I'm gonna pass it back to Joe here. Joe, I know you got BJ coming up here next after me, so feel free, man. Go ahead and introduce him, and I'm out, guys. Cheers.
Awesome, man. Justin, that was awesome information. I mean, you can't deny the type of results that he's seeing, and I want you guys to see as a real estate agent. You can kind of compare this to a car salesman, guys like that who are trying to get their name out. Insurance agents, I guess that's probably the better thing to say. Those guys are trying to get their names out, and it's hard to kind of get off the ground, but you're going to see the results that he's having. And he's a fairly new real estate agent, but he's starting to really hit the ground running because of Aservia. So, BJ, go ahead and let us give us some more information about that.
You got it, man. Well, thanks for the introduction. So I'm passionate about this. So if I get a little loud, please excuse it. But
please get loud.
As soon as I heard Justin talking about it, the ideas that started flowing through my head were just endless. What can I use this for? How can I use this to make money for myself? How can this benefit me? Because it's new technology. It's cool technology. It's trendy. And it fits 85% of the worldwide population as far as smartphone users go. It's Androids. So real estate, it's all about getting your name out there in front of everybody, right? You're either buying something or you're selling something. That's the mantra. Everybody's buying or everybody's selling. Well, how do you get to all those people? Well, there's standard ways of doing it. You cold call people, you door knock, you send letters out, you do open houses. Great. Every other real estate agent's doing that. How do I stand out? What's my niche? Well, here's my niche. Every single moment that I'm anywhere in public with anybody 100 yards around me, I'm broadcasting my message about real estate out, and I'm pushing people to my website. I've seen a 400% increase in my traffic just over the past week, and nothing. I post a message on my Go unit, and I go about my day. I get people that stop me and talk to me. I get people that are texting me and asking. I've got people that are now lining up to do listings with me just through my Go unit. So real estate agents that are out there that are looking for a new way to start marketing themselves and start making some real money off of little to no upfront cost, Asirvia is the way to go. You're going to have to market yourself one way or another. So find a way to do it. This is the wave of the future. Jump on board or get left behind. That's just the way it is. And that's how I feel about it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I mean, I'll go ahead and step in. I don't have a business myself. I'm not a real estate agent. I don't own my own brick and mortar business or anything like that. I've been more along the lines of the guy that's trying to start a business somehow. And whether you're in a network marketing business or just trying to get your name out somehow or another, whatever it is, you're trying to brand yourself, you're trying to do anything. I mean, if you guys can't see off of the first two examples that this thing right here is going to get your name out. You buy 3, 8 of these devices. I mean, go ahead and put one in your car. I mean, give some to your wife. Carry one on your own keychain. You got a friend that maybe not want to do anything with the Asirvia, but say, hey, carry this for me. The possibilities are endless with this thing. You could plant this thing anywhere. Go to a stadium, put it on a keychain that of course, keys that you don't want. Lose them in the stadium, and they'll put them in the lost and found right at the front of the freaking stadium where everybody's going in to get their tickets checked out. I get excited about it. The possibilities about it are endless. You can do just about anything with it. Again, my emphasis is if you don't own your own business, you want a business. I mean, you got to look at this. I mean, this is just totally amazing the way this device works. I mean, that's about all I've got. If any of you guys have anything else to add to this, I mean, again, I'm totally stoked about it. I know BJ's stoked about it. Justin is. I mean, and we have tons and tons of people on our team. Justin, I mean, what, close to 200?
Yeah, before the end of this week, I'm trying to add another 100, a full 100 people this week. So we're doing a real team push to try and grow things up a little larger than what we had originally anticipated. Now that we've got the systems in place, super easy, super simple, just replicate my exact steps and success, literally. And I'm taking somebody who knows literally nothing about sales, and they've already ranked up within a matter of days. That alone says something to me. It says that the system that I have in place works. The people that I brought in are the most helpful on the planet. I mean, really are. You guys are – we've all been friends for 20-plus years, but, some of the people that have been brought into the team, fast friends immediately. How do you help me? How can I help myself? Everybody wants to know the best tactics, the best sales methods, the best messages. How can I get to people in 40 characters? That's the one thing that everybody's super stoked about is you get a chance to go in and have tons of traffic based off of very, very little work. That for me is huge. I know that's huge for BJ. And, even if you don't have a business, if you buy an Asirvia unit and you sign up as an affiliate, guess what? You just bought a business. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you don't think that's the case, I mean, you're fooling yourself because, honest to God, when I started making more doing Asirvia than I did at my gun shop that I put so much time, effort, and money into, was pretty damn mad, because I had put so much time, effort, and money into something else that wasn't yielding the same level of success. It wasn't yielding the same level of results. And I realized that, it is what it is. I'm in a very niche business. I only have a specific clientele. That's the kind of thing for me personally. But each one of the clients is worth hundreds, if not thousands a year to me in net revenue. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, every single book that you pick up, from entrepreneur books and all that kind of stuff, even Entrepreneur Online specifically says, 80% of your business comes from 20% of your customer base. Mm-hmm. Well, that's absolutely true. Some of my customers spend $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year on firearms. Some of them spend $400 or $500 a year, based off of each one, the affordability for each one of those different people. What level of collector are they? Mm-hmm. Do they have to have this? Do they want a very eccentric firearm? That's exactly it. So for me, it's almost priceless. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I don't know what other marketing method I would be trying to pursue if I hadn't, because I've done the Facebook advertising. I've done the attempts at that. But because of my nature of business, I can't pay for it, which means it's literal ground and pound to get people to go to the website. With this, it's very easy. Mm-hmm. For my units, it's, do you like guns? Click here. I mean, when you no more pointed, no more obscure, no trying to click curiosity, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's just, if you like guns, you're clicking on that. That gives it a perfect opportunity. You're right there.
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you what, man, that for me is I want to bring that as my portion of the meeting, that I've seen so much of an increase and I've had so much of a response that it's undeniable. It really is undeniable, especially when people come in and say, I got this thing on my phone. It says, and I just started laughing immediately because I know exactly what it was. And they all come in and they're really curious about it and how I was doing it. Well, this is what we do, It makes it easy. When I found out the name of the company, Asservia, meant to serve in Latin, I mean, okay, yeah. We all have our own levels of service. I mean, I have mine to my business. You have yours to your real estate. I mean, we all got it to our families.
That's right.
So I'll tell you what, man, I'm gonna pitch it back over to you, Joe. Go ahead and wrap things up for us. And there you go.
All right, awesome. BJ, you got any more parting shots? Or?
Hey, man, last thing I'm going to say is, listen, this is the way to market. Blast yourself out there. Be a walking billboard. Create your brand every single second, every single day. Asservia, check out one of our links. Check out the information. Contact us. Let us know if you got some questions. We'll be able to answer them for you.
Great, guys. I mean, this has been awesome. I'm glad that we could present this to all of you. This isn't going to be our last one. We're going to be doing this quite a bit. So get in contact with us, whatever. I mean, if somebody pointed you to this, I mean, get back with them. I mean, anything that we can do to help, I mean, please just let us know. Again, this is the wave of the future. And if you don't get in on this now, you're going to miss the boat. Trust me. So that's all I got, and it was nice with you guys here. We'll get together and
do it again.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out. Cheers.